What's up everyone? My name is Morgan Lee and welcome back to my channel. So today is the start of week 2 of my Get Your Life Together challenge. So this video is going to be a vlog from the last week when I focused on my spirituality and mental health. Then in the second half of the video, I will go over what I'm going to be focusing on for this coming week. And that topic is going to be sleep / mastering the morning and evening. So I'll get more into that later, but first I just want to say, if you have not already, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know if you're doing any kind of self-improvement this week, this month, next quarter. We got Q3 coming up, so if you have something that you're trying to better yourself with, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the video, and if you're not already, please consider subscribing to this channel because I would just love it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into the video. I started the first day with praise and worship. I'm a Christian, so that is the foundation of my spirituality. So I turned on some worship music and I cried a lot and sang and worshiped God. And I felt like it was really what I needed to start because I just felt like I needed to cry. I needed to get it all out. I needed to just be raw. The next part of the first day, I just spent journaling. I did morning pages and I just really tried to expel everything inside of me that wasn't good, that was upsetting, that was hurting, things that I was confused about. I just tried to get it all out. The next day started much the same as the first. I worshiped and paced and prayed, and then I did some more journaling, but today it was more focused and more direct. I worked on identifying my limiting beliefs, so I will tell you more about that in a second. It was very eye-opening and enlightening. So today is day 2, I believe, day 2 of focusing on my spiritual self and mental health. So today I worked on some limiting beliefs. I did this back in therapy probably 2 years ago, where she had me write out a fear that I had or a reoccurring intrusive thought that I had that I was really dealing with, and she had me right under that, what does that mean? So you basically keep asking yourself the question, what does that mean, after you give an answer. So state the fear, well, if that's true, what does that mean? That's what I did. I started with a main fear that I have been dealing with lately, and then I answered the question, what does that mean, under it, and kept asking myself until I got down to like an I am statement, something that I'm believing about myself. So I just wanted to go quickly and just talk about the 4 I am statements that I got down to. And they're not fun statements, but the first one was, I am worthless, and the fear associated with that was not achieving my writer goals. Got all the way down to I am worthless and believing that I am worthless. And then the second I am statement that kind of encompasses my fears is, I am mute and my voice doesn't matter. And that limiting belief stemmed from the fear of not being able to show my true self or even really know what my identity is. That fear went down to me believing that I am mute and that my voice doesn't matter. The third one really didn't boil down to like an I am statement, but the last statement was I struggled to see the value in myself or my life. So kind of related to the first one with worth, and then not being able to see that my life matters in the grand scheme of the universe. The fear where I got that I don't see the value in myself or my life was that my body will betray me, because if you don't know, I am chronically ill. I have Crohn's disease, as well as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, as well as I am autistic, as well as I have ADHD and OCD and depression and anxiety. My fear is that my body will continue to betray me. But I boiled that down to struggling to see the value in myself, because I do have a say in what happens to my body, at least a little bit. I have a say in how I react to what is going on with my body. And then the last one, I guess I didn't do an I am at the end, but I can boil it down to I am a liar and I will always be stagnant. So I will always be stuck and not able to move. And the fear associated with that was being afraid to question my Christian beliefs and really dig deep and to find out where those came from and why I believe them and if they're true. I don't want to lie to myself, and I think deeper than that, I don't want to be ostracized. I don't want to be put out for not going along with the herd and going along with the crowd, because this last year has brought up some very real questions in me, and it's been tough, and I'm still on a journey to like really diving deep and figuring out what it all means. I just wanted to go over the limiting beliefs that I discovered today. Yeah, not fun stuff. The next day, I worked on meditating. I did a little bit of yoga, not very much. I was in the habit of doing a lot more yoga before I found out that I had EDS, and I have very hypermobile joints, so sometimes yoga is too much because I bend too far. But I do want to start getting back into doing yoga. It helps center my mind, it helps calm me down, and it refocuses my attention not to be so stuck in my body so that I can think about and do other things. Time to wrap this mother up. Oh, you can't stop today. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to insert this here because I didn't record an update yesterday before I was compiling everything. So what I wanted to update on was I also looked into my Enneagram, and I am Enneagram type 4. So, and I have some footage from Friday where I said some very 4-like things that I want to include in this video. It is a lot of rambling and like just me rambling, stimming, being myself, and I just wanted to include that in here because knowing who you are in different aspects like Enneagram, the Myers-Briggs types, stuff like that can be so helpful. So I knew I was a 4 previously, but I really didn't look that much into it. And then Rhett and Link, they just did a podcast about their Enneagram types. So I was listening to that, and then I was like, let me retake the test again. Am I still a 4? I am still very much a 4. It's accurate. I've taken multiple tests, and I am a 4. So if you don't know about the Enneagram, I'm not going to try to explain it to you because I don't really know. I'm still studying it and trying to figure out how that goes into my personality. So I will briefly describe to you what are the characteristics of a type 4. Give me one moment. Let me briefly read you what the Enneagram type 4 and my wing is 5, just in case you already do know what that is, and you can make your own inferences about that. But type 4 in brief, basic fear that they have no identity or personal significance. That is the fear of my life. That is completely 100% true. Basic desire to find themselves in their significance, to create an identity. Yeah. I would love to create an identity. I would love to know what that is. Okay. Key personality traits of the 4. Distinctive inner and outer presentation. I don't know what that means. Prominent artistic outlets. Yes, I do have many. Melancholic expression. Constantly. Strong sense of identity. That's, like yes and no. Like the strong sense that I don't have an identity, and then the strong sense that I am just so different that no one on the earth could ever relate or understand me. And then may feel a sense of emptiness. Why are you calling me out? And passionate about self-expression. Absolutely 100% true. So I'm going to study some more about the Enneagram. I might do a video on it separately, but I did just want to include a little bit in here because it kind of goes into my spirituality and mental health, because I need to understand myself and where I'm coming from and why I think the way I think and why I do the things that I do and why I say the things that I say. And just from this little bit of what I got from what a 4 is, and then trying to edit the footage from Friday to see if I was going to use it because it was so random and rambly, and just hearing things that are like, wow, that is my personality. I thought it'd be fun to include it here. This video is probably going to get long, so I don't even know if you're going to see this section of the video, but that's completely fine. I will see it, and it's going to be fine. Anyway, let's go ahead, and I'm just going to cut in random clips. Another update for today. I just got done with Bible study. We were talking about discipleship and personally what discipleship means to us. And I really didn't want to say that personally discipleship is painful and it hurts my soul. It hurts my personality. I don't know, some curse, some fatal flaw within myself that I just don't connect with humans. You really just don't understand. And then people just assuming that I am just like everybody else. So is it me? Why should I have to fundamentally change myself to make people more comfortable with me, you know? I just don't live up to the societal norms. And I don't wanna anymore. I can't be myself. I feel like a victim. I feel very disconnected. To sit in a place that you love with people that you do love and have none of them see you, and to not know what you're doing wrong and to not know how to make it better. I never feel more alone than when I'm in a crowd of people. I've never had an issue with feeling God, but his people are mysteries to me. Okay, so that was interesting. That was the end of my full week of focusing on my spirituality and my mental health. there were some things that you didn't see. I didn't have a chance to really record everything that I was doing. So what you didn't see was I read a lot of the Bible because I am a Christian. I read a lot of the Bible. I did a lot of word studies, and I really just tried to come to a greater understanding of what my identity is in Christ and what personally I need to still reevaluate. So I told you about the limiting beliefs. I also learned that it is okay for me to have questions. It's okay for me not to do things the same way that other people do them. It's okay for me to have intense feelings, but I cannot stay in my intense feelings. Even though I have these challenges and I am dealing with a lot of anxiety, both physically and mentally, that it's going to get better. What I didn't get a chance to do this week because anxiety did creep in and try to have a say with what I was doing, I didn't get to write down affirmations like I wanted to. So for like those moments where I'm feeling too in my body and I'm getting anxious, I can say to myself and refocus my attention and my energy to say, hey, it's okay, we're okay, and let's reevaluate, let's do something to break out of your thoughts, because I spend way too much time in my head. I spend way too much time overanalyzing things and overanalyzing symptoms that I feel and overanalyzing situations, and I just need to do the things that are going to pull me out so that I can refocus on something else. So one affirmation that I was saying to myself a couple of months ago was, I'm in control of my body, God's in control of my life. And what I was trying to materialize when I was saying that was that I can control my breath, I can control my thoughts. If I focus hard enough, I can control my thoughts. I can take a drink of water. I can exercise and make myself feel better. I can meditate. Like, I have choices. I can't control everything, but I have choices for how I'm reacting in the situation. So, and then God's in control of my life, meaning that my life ultimately is in the hands of God, and any other parts that I can't control, God is in control of those parts. So that is one of the mantras that I've been saying, and I want to come up with a few more. So if you have any amazing mantras that you live by, please leave them down in the comments, something that helps you with your anxiety if you have anxiety or out of a depression, or just something that you live by to achieve your goals and your dreams. Please let me know. I want to know so I can make more of them, and I'll probably start posting them like on the walls of my room in my office and like where I can see them so that I can physically remind myself. I learned that I still have a long way to go in my spirituality. I have a long way to go in my prayer life and my reading life, and this is just the beginning, but I'm glad I took the time to focus on it. So what I want to do with this series is build each week. So it's not like I'm going to stop thinking about my spirituality, but I'm going to keep adding. So this is the foundation, and then everything else is going to be added on top. So that is the overview of what I learned this week. All right, so now week 1 is done. We're moving on to week 2, and week 2, I'm going to be focusing on mastering my morning and evening, creating and maintaining a perfect nighttime and morning routine so that I can start beginning and ending my days on my own terms and so that I can enhance my sleep, because I don't sleep very well. So I'm going to go through what I want for my perfect ideal morning routine. I'm going to come up with 3 of them for the morning and the night. One's going to be a good morning routine, so if I wake up and I'm feeling just like okay, we'll do the good one. That's the minimum one. And then better, we'll have a better morning routine where I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling better than okay, and I think I can get a little bit more done. We're going to go with the better morning routine or evening routine. And then the best is the ideal, like you have 2 hours to just dedicate to yourself, and you can meditate, you can eat breakfast, you can drink a green juice if that's your thing. You can just really just hone into whatever it is that you want to start your day off. So this is based on the HB90 course from Sarah Cannon. I don't know, that's where I got it from. I don't know if she came up with it. That's where I got it from. Having a good, better, and best goal. So, and I read this somewhere else that you should probably have a good, better, and best morning routine, because you're not going to feel 100% every single morning or every single evening. So that is my goal for this week, and it's going to include stuff like not really like meditating or yoga. Well, I am doing yoga in my nighttime routine, but my morning routine is simply going to consist of like making my bed, taking my vitamins, exercising in the morning. These last 2 days I have been doing like a victory hour where I am going to spend 20 minutes moving, 20 minutes growing, and 20 minutes reflecting. And I got that from a YouTube video. I don't remember which one, I'm sorry. But you can look that up. So just simple stuff like that. I don't want anything crazy. I want to eat breakfast. I want to start my day. I want to look at my schedule, my calendar, and I want things to happen. I don't want to just sit here all day and be anxious, because that's a recipe for disaster. So simple things like that. And then for the nighttime routine, my goal is to get ready for bed. So I want to turn off my electronics. I want to put them away so I'm not scrolling. I want to do some light yoga before bed. I want to take some melatonin, and when I hit the bed, I want to go to sleep. Because when I work my other job, which is from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., I can't stay up super late, because I have to wake up at 6:15, because my body just wakes up at 6:15. So I'm not going to be able to sleep longer. It's just not going to happen. I need to go to bed earlier / I need to go to bed on time. So that is the focus for this week. I'm saying way too much. I didn't plan anything in this video. We're going to get better as the weeks go on. But that's all I have for you guys today. So let me know what you thought of this week, what you thought of this vlog, and what kind of sleep habits you have, what you have in your morning routine. I've asked for a lot of things in the comments, so I want to see some of these things in the comments. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon in another video. I am going to be doing a writing vlog and also a cover reveal for another author in a separate video. So with all that said, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below all the things I've asked you to comment if you don't mind. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, because we're doing this thing. So